I think the good thing about this band is we're able to mix really bluesy rock and roll stuff with like beautiful melodies, you know. It's very rough and very soft, sweet at the same time.
I went to school in a place called Valby, from the first grade. And then Tim came, he moved here from up north and came into my school in the same class. And suddenly we just started playing from the start. I have never played anything before, so he taught me how to play the bass.
Our first rehearsing room was in a youth club, you know, because the rent was cheap, didn't have to pay that much, you know. So me and Martin went to school together and met Søren through a friend.
And one day he came to me and said he knew two guys who wanted to play with me. So I thought, okay, that could be funny because I never played in the band before. So one day we tried at my school and we didn't say a word to each other, just looked at each other, said hello. Then we went to the classroom and we played.
And when we got tired, you know, we just put our instruments back and then said, should we form a band? Yes. And then we'll just go on from there.
We met him and just started playing out for fun without no vocals on. Played sort of heavy rock.
So who decided that it was time to do vocals?
Of course, we needed a vocalist, but we had one in the beginning, but he was so bad, we couldn't hear what he sang. So suddenly Tim just started to sing. He had to show the singer what to do, and it sounded great, so he just kept singing.
You guys entered the Danish mesterskab, say on English, a competition,
yeah.
A music competition. What happened?
We won.
No. I want the whole story.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
you didn't win the first time. So tell me again, you didn't win the first time according to your biography.
No, we didn't. We was joining this contest with about 200 bands, I think. And we made it to the semi-final, and we lost at the first time.
Ouch.
And we thought, okay, we wanted to try next year. So we tried again, and we lost. Again. And then we thought, actually the other guys didn't want to join the contest, but I said, we have to. I know this time it's going to be. So we joined the contest again for the third time, and we won.
That's great. Was that because the judges didn't want to see you again the fourth year?
Yeah, maybe.
I started playing guitar and sing when I was about 7 years old or something. And I found it really boring, you know, to play other people's stuff, you know. I wanted to do my own from the beginning, you know, so I've been writing songs since I was 7 or 8 years old, you know. Of course, in the beginning, it was just, you know, blah, blah, whatever, in Danish as well. And I don't know, I think it's a gift from someone upstairs, or maybe, you know, to be able to write songs or to find the thing you are good at such an early age, you know.
What comes first, the text or the music?
The music.
Yeah?
Yes. I think it's about 80% music.
Isn't it really hard? I've asked this before, but I'm really curious. Isn't it hard to think of an original melody?
Well, you have to ask Tim.
I don't write that well when I just take a guitar and say, now I want to write a song. Nothing will come out, you know. I think most of the time it just, oops, there it was. And then I pick up my guitar, you know, and start working it, taking it from there and take it to a chorus or whatever I'm into, you know. It's kind of rare that I write a complete song, you know, in just one take, you know. It always comes, you know, from this side and then together, you know.
Know what I mean? I am running around circles. Misery was here, and toes and sin. I'm running around circles with a friend. I can't find you, but not about my baby. I do hide it, please tell me what's inside.
You're not interested in writing any music yourself or any lyrics?
Well, I'm trying to, but it's very difficult. Also because Tim started writing his songs when he was about 7 years old. So I just started, so I think it's very difficult to find a good lyric and also to put the lyric and the music together. It's a very difficult thing.
Do you understand Tim's lyrics?
Not all of them, no. Pretty meaningless, some of them, but it sounds great.
I think on the first album, every song was, you know, like pure gibberish, you know, like nonsense. Or if you want to take it a more serious way, like they were very psychedelic.
But it doesn't have to have a meaning. It's just, if it sounds great, it's okay. We don't have this big kind of Bob Dylan message in our music. It's just, this is rock and roll, and that's what it is.
You didn't have to, like, fight your way to the top, did you?
No, we were actually very lucky because we won this competition in Denmark. So we got the chance to promote ourselves with a CD single. So it's very lucky, and we got a hit almost instantly. So we haven't thought our way up, really.
I do hide it, but the addiction's so rude. Why do I always play the fool? Please tell me what's inside the screen. Is it a bottle white baby's dream?
We had this competition at school where we would, you know, mention a letter from the alphabet, and we will, you know, come up with all the bands we knew who started with that letter, you know. And we got around to D at the time, and we've been through all the bands we knew, you know, like Deep Purple and Def Leppard and everything. And suddenly I just, as a joke, you know, mentioned Mizz Lizzy as a band, and he didn't know that band, you know. And we started the band as well at the same time, so we thought it was kind of a funny name.
So you're a young musician, and a record label comes to you and wants to sign you on. Mm-hmm. What are you thinking?
Oh, of course we had some different offers, also from some German firms, but we picked the one in Denmark because we knew this. We didn't want to go to Germany and, you know, every weekend to keep up what they were doing with the songs or anything. We just wanted to be in Denmark, to have a base here. So of course it was scary in the beginning, but we found out what it was about.
How come you're so big in Asia?
I think it's the same about the melody. I think the melody unites all different kinds of people. Because it's really strange that such a foreign country as Japan, you know, from Denmark, it's really weird that they turn on about the music. They get turned on because. But I think it's just in Japan there's a very big market for, you know, hard rock stuff. You know, like guy like Yngwie Malmsteen is like bigger than Elvis over there. You know, and they're very much into hard rock and like heavy pop.
How did you get it? How did you start playing bass?
I started out playing guitar, in fact, and drums. I started playing drums much earlier because I just wanted to play anything. So, but I was not so good. So I started playing the bass with Tim. So I just played bass ever since.
Now, when you're the drummer, you're the guy in the back.
Yes.
Does it ever piss you off?
Yes. Yes, sometimes I really hate to be in the back when you're playing at big stages. I'm always sitting almost behind the curtains.
What's the first thing you learned to play on the bass? Smoke on the water?
Yeah, Smoke on the Water, I think it's that one.
We're starting to move the set a bit out to the front of the stage because I hate to sit all in the back, but sometimes we can't do it because of the light. I have to sit there, they say, and say, no, I want to go up there. Nope, you have to sit in the back.
It's a confession, my new impression, for my profession. I don't know the answer to answer. Each conversation gives recognition, builds my ambition. I just got a feeling, makes me feeling, and rotator is me wheeling. So rotator, you can't beat me. Rotator, take it easy. Rotator, you can't bring me down. Watch you leave me going over your back. Oh, my illusion turns to confusion in case of revolution. I'll be fucking by the line if they don't mind.
Do you get performance anxiety before you go on stage?
Sometimes.
What happens? What do you do?
Shake. Go to the toilet a lot.
Tell me what it's like to perform live.
To perform live is the thing we're about. It's becoming an addiction almost. It's that's the number one about being in this business, to perform live, I think.
What's the kick in it?
Everything, the crowd, the music, the volume in it, it's everything.
Are you yourself when you're on stage?
Nope, you're not yourself. You can't go on stage and just be yourself. It would be very boring, I think. It's, you have to have an act. You don't think of an act, but you do it anyway.
So you're not like Take That. You don't get up and like choreograph your moves.
No, I don't. I do whatever I want to do on stage. It just comes in the actual moment.
Is it fun to be a rock star?
Yes.
Are you a rock star?
Well, no, I'm just a musician who's been lucky to earn money on the music we make. And that's lucky, and that's great. Thank you, and good night.
I don't like calling me a rock and roll star because I'm not, you know, I'm just a rock and roll musician with success at the moment, you know. But I don't really remember how, when I was younger, how I looked at, you know, like what it's like to be a famous musician or whatever. So I don't really remember. I just go along with whatever happens, you know, and enjoy the good things and try to make the bad things better.
What's different about Rotator from your first album?
I think it's more rough and it's more compact. The first album was more, the songs were sticking out. On the second album here it's more compact, it's more package, and I think it's more live into it because we've been playing about 200 jobs. So we got that live feeling into it when we go and record the album. And it's more rough, I think.
I think on this album there's a lot more interesting lyrics because it relates to some of the situations we experienced with the band, you know, because on the first album it got very successful, you know, and we were on the road and a lot of things happened, you know, and got to know a little bit more of what life really is, you know. I don't want to be part of the trend going on. But I think when we started the band, we thought that a real rock star should look like, you know, long hair and I don't know, leather stuff, leather jackets, whatever.
So when did you figure out that the image didn't matter, but the music did?
I think the image mattered a lot.
Yeah.
But I never took that as the important thing. Of course, music always comes first, you know. And then afterwards, I don't sit down and think about, I play this kind of music, what clothes do I have to wear if I play this kind of music? I just, you know, I'm a special type of human being and this is the clothes I like to wear. Of course, you get influenced by maybe the music you listen to. I listen a lot to 60s music, like old garage rock, and also the Beatles and Stones and stuff like that. And of course, I look at them, how do they look? Because I think that's kind of a cool image.
I noticed that you're like the trendiest guy in the band about clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, clothes.
Okay.
What is this
I think
new
it's very
clothes?
casual, this kind of clothes.
Yeah, okay, camera, you can't see his like silver jacket, which is over there. Tell me about your silver jacket. Where'd you get that?
It matches my bass, in fact. It's also silver. It's an old Rickenbacker bass. I wanted a jacket who matches the bass.
We don't have to put any clothes on we don't want to, and actually it's about to being ourselves and just play the music we like to play. And we've been lucky to be popular on the music we make.
You came here and I noticed your necklace, which is kind of similar to the front of your new album, and then you stood up and you showed me your belt.
Yes.
Is there some way we can like get his belt? Can we get him to stand up and you can see his belt? Because it's like, it's what's on the cover of this. Stand up.
Here
okay.
it is.
No, stand there. Hold it up. All right. Do we get that? Okay.
The original.
How come your belt is like on the cover of your new album?
I don't know. I found the belt a couple of years ago, and I thought it was a kind of a nice belt, and I just like the image of it. And you know, the album was called Rotator, so we need something, you know, round or. The way I got turned on to music was through my father's record collection, and the Beatles album dominated that record collection. He was always playing Beatles stuff when I was a little kid, you know, and it just turned me on right from when I was 2 or 3 years old, you know. But I've always been to the Paul McCartney side of the Beatles. You always have to choose if you're a Lennon or a McCartney guy, you know. And it's always been McCartney. It's just, I think, a couple of years ago that I turned around, because I think John Lennon is a lot more, you know, serious in a way.
What do you see yourself doing in 10 years?
Playing music, maybe in another band, or maybe in Mizz Lizzy, I don't know. Hopefully, we will be a success.
How do you get along with the guys?
Great.
Are you more than just a band?
I would say so. It's like a marriage. Of course, we are the best friends.
It's not such a good thing that things went so well and we got so successful at such a young age, because then you, if I'm maybe 28 or 29 at that point, you know, I'm standing there without an education. I don't know what I have to do, you know. No money because I spent them all, you know.
Do you ever worry about that?
Yes, a little bit, I would say, because. But again, I believe in myself, because if the band doesn't work out, you know, I'm still able to write songs, you know. Maybe I can.
Tim, come here.
I can write songs.
It does work out. It has worked out.
Yes,
It will work out. Hey, boy!